Hi, this is Call of Duty Pro with my first online video. The reason I made an online video is because a lot of the strategy guides on YouTube aren't really full. They tell you the basics on how to get to 30, but they're not really complete because once you get past 30, bullets are not going to affect him anymore. Grenades are not going to affect him anymore. You're going to need another method. But this movie's not going to get that far into it. This movie's just going to be the basics in order to get you to about 20 or 30. About where, everyone's at right now, probably because they don't know how to get past there. For the first few levels on solo, you're going to want to keep all the bottom windows boarded up, and you're going to want to keep the top windows unboarded. The reason I say you want to keep the top windows unboarded is because you're going to want all the zombies to come in front of you. If you board up the top window, they are going to come from behind you, and I do board up the top window to show you on rounds they will come behind me. In the first few levels on online and solo, you want to shoot him about 4 times and then knife him. You get 10 points for every bullet that hits him, and you get 130 for knifing. You do not get 130 for every knife, though. You only get them for killing him with your knife. That's why you want to shoot him about 4 times before. You're going to want to increase every level. I just ran up to the quick revive machine. On online play, you can't get it until the power is on, but on solo, you can get it at any time. What it does on solo is it's like playing with another player. You get to sit down for a while. You get 2 pack-a-punch pistols, which is double pistols that shoot grenades. It's pretty sweet. Without run away, you can't kill that many, but it will keep you in the game, give you a second chance or whatever. On online play, it'll reduce the amount it takes to revive somebody by 3, which helps if you have a lot of beginner players. But if you are the beginner, don't buy it, because you're going to be down before anyone else will. No point in buying it. There's a lot of debate on if to buy a gun in the first room or not. Well, they're only $500. It's not really a big deal, $500. But, I don't know. If you can do it without, go ahead. But on solo, you want to keep your space. You don't want to just open doors just because. If you get the next gun, you're going to be able to stay here longer. You want to stay in every room as long as possible. You want to stay in this room because you really can't die if you look straight forward and keep that top window unboarded. You want to sit at the bottom of the stairwell. You'll see me do it here on round 4. Because you can see where all the zombies are coming from. The zombies from upstairs are going to come down the stairs. The zombies from the window under the steps they're going to have to walk around a desk to you. And the zombies in this window are going to be right in front of you. But you're going to want to sit back farther than I am. I'm just going up to kill them. You want to sit about right here. Once the zombies push you back, you're going to get pushed back. You'll see it here. I'm going to get pushed back. I'm going to keep moving back slowly. You can walk backwards in this place if you know the track. If you don't, you might want to turn around, walk a little bit back, turn around, and shoot. Do not risk it for power-ups. They are good, but you don't want to risk your life on solo. On multiplayer, you can, but it's not worth losing the whole game, You only get 3 quick revives, too. On multiplayer, you're going to want to take the upstairs window because you're going to want to let your zombies out. The reason you want to let your zombies out is you get points for rebuilding the barrier, and you also then get chances for power-ups. As you can see, the zombies are coming down the stairs there. That is because I boarded up the top window for you guys so you guys can see it. Anyways, you're going to get your power-ups like max ammo, double points, all that kind of crap if you let them in on top. Also on top, you don't have to kill them because of the fact that people aren't going to get killed if you let them in. Like down here, if you let them in, it gets too out of control. People get killed, people go down, people get mad. Also, people can't steal zombies as easy when you're upstairs because of the fact that you're all the way upstairs. If they have to steal zombies, they'd have to run all the way up there, and their zombies would be coming in down here. Then you could simply come down and kill all their zombies. They don't steal very often on the top window. Top window is definitely the best. You do not want to use the box at the beginning of the game because of the fact that you can get a bad gun 5 times in a row out of the box. You're going to want to wait until you have at least $5,000 before you use the box. You're going to want at least $5,000 because you're going to want some money. So if you come back, then you can get Juggernaut and you can get a decent gun and still be in the game. if you don't keep 4,000 and you die, you're gonna be out of the game for a while until you find a way to earn enough money to get Juggernaut and get a gun. As you can see, all the zombies are coming in front of me as planned. That's a nice thing. You're going to want to stay in these rooms as long as possible in order so that when you get to the stage, then you're able to buy Juggernaut and you're able to buy the MP40, get a good gun, you know, all that kind of stuff. But this room is not a good room to stay in because they're going to jump down from the ceiling and they're going to come from two directions. You can sit by the door for a little bit, but there's no point. The best thing is just move on, and then there's a spot downstairs, you'll see it. As you can see, I'm not risking my life for that power up. I'm just letting it go. Another thing is, watch out for that couch. I see a lot of people get stuck on there too. It's a bad spot. Couch right there. Watch out for it. It really tricks you sometimes. Alright, there's two guns in here, MP40 and Stakeout. MP40 is going to give you more points because you get 10 points per bullet. Stakeout's going to kill him better. It only takes one shot to kill him. And then, yeah, it's just going to kill him faster. You can get headshots, but you don't have to. If you're upstairs on the stairs up there, which is the best place to get points if you're a good player, you're going to want to get headshots. You're going to want to practice and get headshots because they're going to come too fast for you and you're going to need help. If you do have to, and you have a mic, you're going to want to back up to the right where there's people at that window, that blue window. And you're going to want to tell them to turn around and help you. If you don't have a mic, you're going to want to go to the left and bring them down the stairs. And then eventually come back to this door, like I'm doing here. Wait till they get close to you and open it up. What's going to happen then is all the zombies are going to come from the front, which is really nice. The main thing about this game is make sure the zombies are on one side of you. If the zombies are on one side of you, you really can't die. If you're just going to sit there and watch a zombie kill you, then I guess you can. But main thing is don't walk backwards. Walking backwards can get you stuck on crawlers, and make sure every zombie's on one side of you. Once you get into the next area, which is the stage, you can stay there for a couple of rounds. If you are a beginner player, you're going to want to get way in the back, on the back window. The back window is the easiest because the zombies are probably not going to come behind you. If you are experienced, you're going to want to sit right here by this door. You're not going to want to go up to the window in front of you because they're going to jump down from the ceiling and get you. You're going to want to sit right by that door where I was standing there, and you're going to want to shoot them, get headshots. When stuff gets too bad, just turn on the power and walk through the auditorium seats. I see a lot of people just run around in circles in there and die. Don't do that. You don't have enough space in there. Just get out of there if zombies start getting in. It's also important to leave a zombie at the end of each round so you can board up windows, you know, get a little extra cash, do things like that. Make sure you tell people, leave that zombie or they will kill it. But if you make sure you use up your space wisely, like I used the 3 rooms, I waited till they got closed. Then by the time you open up the stage, you're going to have enough for Juggernaut. The stage isn't a very good place to sit because you got zombies coming from all directions, and the main thing in this game is keep the zombies on one side. It's good to sit on multiplayer, but not on here. Don't be too risky. If they get a little close, just hit it. Don't be too risky. This is solo. The reason I did it on solo and not on online is people on online like to mess up strategies. If you want to learn the strategy, you gotta learn it here. Not in the beginning rounds, but more towards the end, more past like 10 and stuff, you're gonna want to do that. Next thing I'm gonna do is called stage walking. Stage walking is a really nice technique for the beginning rounds. You're not going to want to do it past 13 because eventually zombies are going to come so fast. They're going to close up all your entrances. Like right here is a small entrance. If 2 or 3 zombies come there, you're not going to be able to face them. But it is a really nice method. You're just going to want to walk slow, keep them in front of you, You can walk backwards in the stage. It's not like regular where you do not want to walk backwards, because walking backwards will get you in the regular rounds. Crawlers are going to get stuck in your feet. It happens all the time.